Hello, everybody. Today we're going to do some Minecraft, but we're actually going to do some build battles. So basically, you build something and then you have other people vote on how good your build is. And we're just going to do some solos. Um, hmm, space. What would I do for space? Obviously that. Hmm. I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do like a rocket ship, and then maybe if I have time, do planets. Um, Already 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Um, hmm. Maybe something like this, and then. Wait, no, I can't do that. Um, wait, no, I can. Perfect. And something like that. Something like that, maybe. And I don't know. This one's not that easy. Maybe something like this. don't know, something like that. It's a spaceship, so I didn't get to do like the actual planets, but I don't even know what that is. Is that supposed to be like pixel art? I don't even know. Like, what's that? It's just ground with a whole bunch of dots and stuff. There we go. It's not the best thing I've ever done, but all right. Gotta actually do something. Like, this is a lot better than the rest. Like, this is actually somewhat decent. What's this? Genuinely so confused right now. Second place. I wonder if it's to the person that, seriously. No, I did not mean to do that. Okay, I actually gotta lock in now. Let's do a genie lamp. I feel like I could go pretty far with that. Okay, well, I guess I'm not. Um, let's go with something like, let's go with that. not the best house maker, but I do know how to, which I guess is kind of the whole point. I'll have to go through, if I can remember, and actually put windows in and kind of furnish the inside, because just having the base looking house isn't good enough. Let's pop that out like that. Two minutes left? Jeez. Um, Shoot, where's this block? Um, Perfect. This is the back side. Um, let's get some birch in there. Crap. Okay, that's it. Not really the best house I've ever made, but sure gets it done. And I am right away. I don't know. I think it's a pretty decent build for only 5 minutes, but we can always do better. Okay. 4 walls and a roof. Although they didn't do the inside, and they also didn't have windows. It's pretty nice though. Okay, something fairly similar, but they don't have an interior. That I hate it when people don't do an interior. What the? Is this an IKEA? Oh my. This is a jail, I want to say? I don't even know. What's this? Okay, windows, bed, yeah. Roof. It's pretty nice. I'm not a huge fan of these block choices, but I mean, what's that? Again, nothing on the interior. And they couldn't even block it off properly. Like, what's even that? Pink house. Don't see these every day. Okay. It's pretty nice looking. It would have been a little bit better if they had a little bit more on the inside and a roof, but it's still pretty good. You got this one. Didn't quite finish that, but it looks pretty good. I'll actually give them 2 stars just because they had a furnace and you don't see those every day. Nice. I got first. A. Yeah, this is actually a fairly decent place. Got even lighting up there too. Windows, got that. Bed. I definitely have done some better builds, but that was up there for one of the better ones. Um, ooh, shark would be a good one. Enchanting table? Oh God. Um, it's what, 7? Yeah. Oh my. Came and build. Yep, perfect. I've done this I think once, and it was for the like longer builds, and it ended up I did it like pixel for block ratio, and it did not turn out that great. So I will try not to do that this time, as it's kind of led to my downfall. I think I built this one too low. Just doesn't quite look right. Yeah, that looks a lot better. 3 minutes left. Oof, that's rough. That looks pretty good. Okay, now time for the book. We'll do snow for the paper. I'll do black terracotta for that. And maybe I could get away with putting like one of these or a couple of these. How does that look? Something about it just doesn't seem right. Maybe swap it out with these. Ooh, and then in the center here, I could do these again. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Yeah, looks pretty much just like an enchanting table, except for without the ring right there. But I think that's just a shadow from the book. So I'd say it's a pretty good build. Ooh, this one's also pretty good. I think the book personally could have been a little bit wider. That's pretty good. I mean, they didn't finish it, but I mean, I'll give it to them because this is pretty hard to recreate. Um, yeah, it's also pretty good. What the? I just don't understand that. Why would you do books? It's about the same size as mine. Except for without the book. So it would have been a 3 if they did something for like the book, but they just didn't have a book. So I mean, nice. That's awesome. Um, who's gonna tell them that that's not an enchanting table. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. Got a diamond sword with all the levels of XP. Then the enchanting table, that's really cool. I like that. And this one's mine. I think the diamonds could have been a little bit bigger. Like that block, that block, that block maybe. Nice. I just find it funny how they put like enchanting tables in this. That one doesn't even need explaining. Is that it? Yep. And I got second by only 1 star. Not bad. Yeah, that one was a good one. What do we have here? Beach, penguin, camera. Let's do beach. I feel like I have something pretty good for beach. Yeah. Okay. And then let's do something like that. And if I remember right, there's just a water bucket fill thing where I can just fill all of that in. Perfect. And then this area, beautiful. Okay, now let's actually get to working on the beach part. Then maybe some carpet. No, it's opposite. Yeah. I think I might have bit off more than I can chew. This is not gonna finish. Whatever. I don't care. You know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna put a fin right there. And a fin right here. Maybe this can add a little bit to my build. Okay. That was probably one of my worst ones. This is just... I mean... Yeah. Kinda... meh. I don't know how the water can be above all the rest. What is this? This isn't a beach. This is an island. I don't understand. Why? There's sand. Okay, this one's actually pretty good. Got a nice palm tree. I just feel like it's a little lackluster. I feel like they could have like at least done the water and stuff. Okay, okay. And you got the sun here. Not bad. Ooh, that's smart too. That is very smart. Okay. What is that? What is that? No, this is mine. Of course, they're flipping all the trapdoors because why not? Like I said, this definitely isn't a good one on my part. This is kind of bad. Okay, this one's pretty good. I don't know. I just feel like everyone tried biting off more than they could chew, especially me, for example. Yeah, fifth place. I wonder if the person with the palm tree won. Wow, no. Interesting. Okay, let's get something good in this. I guess apple pie. This one's also a little confusing. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this look a little bit better. Just go like this. Kind of place blocks all willy-nilly. And then I can just fill it in. Kind of just like that, maybe. What if I did like that? That does not look good. There's got to be a better block for this. Maybe something like that. I just don't know. This one's maybe some carpet. And then that just looks like a cookie. That's the weirdest looking fork I've ever seen. What is that? That looks like a pile of horse poop. I would hate to hurt anyone's feelings, but like that's not even a build. What's this? I don't understand how I'm supposed to look at this. This is mac and cheese. That's kind of funny. Golden apple. Just because of this, I'm gonna, or just because of the apples, I'm gonna give it a 3. This is a lava pie. This is even apple. This is a lava cake. That's mine. Not a huge fan of the colors itself, like the crust, but it's pretty decent. Nice. I've done that a couple of times, especially like sandcastle and stuff like that. That is a good crust. I like that. Ooh, no, don't do that. If I knew about that block, I would have used it. It's a good color. I, there's not even a pie. Oh, that makes sense. Wow. I tied for 5th. Who got first? What? I don't even know how to look at that. I'll do temple. Temple might be pretty easy. kind of going out on a limb here, trying to build it, and then I'll go through with like cobblestone or mossy cobble, and yeah. Is there no string? I don't think there is. It's fine. I can improvise. Maybe I won't even get to the mossy cobble. I don't really have that much time. Yeah, there's not enough time to do mossy cobble. Perfect. Is there something about this that I'm supposed to be... Okay, this is mine. Okay, I already see what they were trying to get at here. I just needed to see that, and it's already there. Really, if they just put that, I'd probably still give it like a 2-star. Ooh, uh, it's more or less like a beacon kind of thing. I understand what they were trying to get at, like temple and then, or the pyramid and then, but it just doesn't quite hit for me. And then, uh, it's supposed to be like a cat house. This is pretty cool. Oh, leaves. Leaves and then the moss. Oh my god. This is all really good. I like every part about this, except for maybe it's a little too small. But it's just tunnels. Oh, right. You could have done a lot more in this. Oh. I mean, still, it's not even really that good. Or not good, but it's still not really even that much. Nothing really special about it. Hey, I got first again. Yeah, this was definitely one of my somewhat better ones. I think we're gonna do one more, and then probably cut her there. Hmm. Garden. I could probably do something really good with garden. Perfect. Go like that. I'm gonna try to do something like a spear garden kind of thing. Um, and then like fountains and all those kind of sorts. Do something like this for a fountain. Shoot. Um, This is not fun to have to do that. If I go like this. Shoot, I did it again. Dang it. Not very happy about the wasting my time doing this. You don't have time to do something, just spam and hope for the best. That's what I've always learned. Do that as like stones. And then something like that. Maybe even like, shoot. Something like that. It's not very gardenous, but for me having to spend more than enough time fixing my mistakes several times, it's decent. What's this? What is this? That's a field, and that's Skulk. With a calibrated Skulk sensor in it. A yeah, don't mind that though. That's supposed to all be covered, but guess what? I didn't have the stuff that I thought I had. And stuff in this case would be time. Flowers, and then I guess more flowers. I don't know what these are. And then kind of a pond. Ooh, a pond would have been pretty good to do. I just don't even know anymore. And then this person built a house. Oh, it's supposed to be a greenhouse. It's understandable. I wish they would have like used bone meal or something. I don't know if you can, but if they could have, that would have been pretty nice to see. I mean, they kind of just did grass, glass, and then spam flowers. Oh, and a fence. But ooh, this is nice. I like that a lot. That is really cool. I'm giving that 5 stars. That is really good. Thought there was nothing here for a second. Okay, little farmhouse kind of situation. Yeah. Oh, I didn't vote. Shoot. This is like a 2 star. Okay. Got a own path and then like homemade, I guess, flowers. I like that. Third place. I can respect that. There's a lot of very good ones. Wow, that overtook the other one. All right. Well, I think that was a pretty good session, about an hour long, of build battles. I do plan on doing this some more because I found it very fun to not only vote but also build it myself. If you guys are interested in some content like this, please let me know, and I will catch you all in the next one.